in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a analysis on CREPE Coin. I've been watching CREPE and checking out everything because yesterday I did a full video on how to buy CREPE on PancakeSwap. If you have not watched the video, you can check the link in the description of this video. I'm going to leave it there. I've been checking CREPE throughout yesterday night, and like, if I'm to tell people, remember, anything I've said in this video is none of them is a financial advice. All right. So what I'm doing is that probably you've heard about CREPE, maybe through Prophet Jewel's prophecy, or somebody told you to buy CREPE. You just wanted to check it out, and somehow YouTube showed you this video. So my job is to show you, to make you to learn how crypto works and all of that, and show you what I found out in CREPE. So I'm going to be showing you something on CREPE and showing you another thing on WIKICAT, and why you should try your best to make sure you have CREPE right now, not tomorrow. Okay, what I'm saying is not a financial advice. Is please make sure you do your own research. Okay, nobody paid me to do this. Do you understand? So now I want you to watch these two charts. Now let me show you WIKICAT. Okay, just watch very, very well. Watch WIKICAT when it went up here on the 19th. If you have followed most of the analysis I'm doing, you understand all of this thing. WIKICAT went up on 19. On coming down, you could see the distance between where WIKICAT went up to and where it came down to was very big. Okay, it means after an all-time high, there was so much overbought. WIKICAT had to retrace big down. Do you understand? Then, and since then, it has been on a ranging market. Okay, people say, should they buy WIKICAT? I don't know why people keep asking me whether they should buy or they should not buy. Please, it is your money. I'm not the one that is holding your money. My job is to teach you that you can make your decision based on what you have learned from my channel and what other people have told you also. Okay, and I've said the best time to buy any coin is on a ranging market. WIKICAT has been on a ranging market since then. So I had to start checking. I started checking CREPE Coin to see the pattern that CREPE has before it goes up. Do you understand? I wanted to find out the kind of pattern CREPE had to compare it with WIKICAT. Now, let me show you CREPE Coin. Just watch this. On December 19th, CREPE went up. Okay? But the distance between when CREPE went up and where it went down to is not so big. Can you see it? Just from here to just like here. It's not, you can't even differentiate them. If you should draw a line, let me draw a line. I want to show you something. Okay? Please, if you are getting value from my videos, make sure that you subscribe. Right? First of all, like this video. All right, guys. So if you look at CREPE now, when CREPE went up here, you could see the distance between this place CREPE went up to and down is not much. That was the ranging market of CREPE. So you can't even so much differentiate the range, the top and the down of CREPE. And you see it started going up before this pump. And I will show you guys WIKICAT own. All right, let me show you. So you see WIKICAT, look at the up. It's very far. Look at it. It's very far from the down. Do you get? If I should put this thing up here, the top, the all-time high is very far from the down part. All right, that is inside this ranging market. Now, and I'm showing you for CREPE. CREPE was so small. Do you get? It looks as if even if when CREPE goes up, it doesn't retrace too much down. And I have to say, why is this thing happening like this? And before you know it, it begins to pump up. And that is something that happened here. Okay, when it went up, you can look at it now, forming here. Okay, so this line that we have been broken, but you see it, even though it broke, I told you guys, you might not see it come down so much. And that's what you're seeing here. So this line I've already served its purpose. We'll have to draw another line. And the next line we're going to draw now for this chart now that is here will be to check the ranging market is now forming. You can see it here. Okay, so for the past how many days? From 17th to 25th, this is already after 1 week, a ranging market. But now you see a big buy coming in here. Okay, a big buy is coming in here. Today is just 25th. Today, all these ones are happening today. Now, what I want to show you on this CREPE is that the distance between the all-time high of CREPE and the low inside the ranging market is not so big. Unlike WIKICAT that went up so high and started retracing so much, CREPE doesn't have that thing. CREPE is just almost on the same line. And it starts going up. You will see it again and again. See it here, went up, almost on the same line, went up again. So I had to check what is the reason. When you see this kind of thing, that a coin finish going high and the coming down is not so big, what it could be the reason? If you go to desk screen, let me show you. So I believe you are learning. If you are learning and getting value, please, I want you to give this video a thumbs up now. Like this video, all right? Like this video. It's not a financial advice, but whatever you're learning from this video, it can help you. It can really, really, really help you. Okay. Now I had to check why is that thing happening. So when you will now check, you will now have to come and check here. This thing is at 16.5. Okay. Market cap is 16 million point 5. Before I wanted to start this video, it was at 16.5. It's now at 16.6. Okay. In the last 24 hours, it has all been buy. Just watch what I'm showing you. In the last 24 hours, Crepe has had 14,900 and something buy and very little sell. Look at it. The sell is just 1,800. Very little sell. So that is to show you that more people are buying more than selling. Do you understand? Take note of the holders. Crepe holders is currently 38. Maybe the next 38,000. Maybe the next time I might do a video on Crepe, we will see what it is. Do you understand? Now, you check for the last 6 hours. We have 2,000 buys. Okay. And we have only 400 sale. You check the last 1 hour, we have 700 and we have only 96. It means more people are buying. You get? And when you see this kind of market, you are seeing so much buy and little sell, and the coin is not moving up. It's just on the range. What is happening is that place is forming like a foundation. So what you are seeing right here now, all this is happening here, is a very strong foundation that will make Crepe not to go down so much any longer. So if you are waiting for Crepe to probably come down to 18, I can tell you, you might not, you might never see it. Do you understand? So what that tells you is a coin that you should invest in. Do you get? But I'm not a financial advice. This is your money. All right. So somebody was asking me, this coin, is it for long term? We should buy it, or is it for short term? One coin I always say that you should make sure you have in your bag is WIKICAT. But right now, based on my research, my analysis I've been doing, I will also add, have Crepe in your bag. It's not a financial advice, but have Crepe in your bag. When this Crepe begins to go high, Crepe will go from this 16 million market cap, 15 million market cap, straight to 50. Do you get? It's a coin you should have in your bag. All right. That's just what I'll say. So just like I said for WikiCat, as much as you can, buy and keep it there. And I'm beginning to say the same thing for Crepe because I've been watching it. When you see a coin go high and you don't see it come back so badly, you see it go high and you see it on a ranging market like this. Okay. So that's one thing I want you to know. That's the first thing I want you to know, that if you see in the last 5 minutes, we have 100 buy and only 7 sell. Only 700. So if you check the transaction right here, all you'll be seeing is that people are buying. People are just buying with little sale going on. It looks like people are expecting something. Do you understand? Probably people are hearing news. It's like something is going to happen. You know, people are, look at, all the whole is only green, 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 green. You might see 50 green and you see 1 sale. Okay. That's one thing I want you to note right now. Okay. Then another thing I had to go and check. One of the reasons this coin is very, very good is if you watch this Crepe here, if you watch this, the tax. Now look at Crepe. There is no tax. Even WikiCat, that is a Bitcoin. WikiCat has tax. I think $3, 3% tax. Crepe has no tax. There's no buy tax. There's no sell tax. And one thing that happens in this kind of coin is that whales love it. Do you understand? So I had to go. If I went to if you go to Crepe Telegram channel, let me go there. Okay. Because I had to stay awake. I was watching. I said, why is this coin this good? Like, so I stayed awake. I was seeing buys of like $8,000, $7,000. I'm like, these are whales coming in. Whales coming in. I was seeing, big buy. Okay. So if you see Crepe now, let me just see for some. Look at, we have $100 buy, $100, $400. Do you see? People are taking position in Crepe so much that people don't even want to sell. We have, these are 15 million market cap. Look at the buy. Just look at the buy. This was by 1203. I was still preparing to do this video. This person have over $5,000 worth of Crepe. Okay, this person has over $126,000. This is a big guy. And he's buying extra. He has this kind of money and he's still buying. He's still buying more, which you get. Look at this one also. 1,400. So people are buying. The buy going on in Crepe is crazy. And Crepe is having all this buy, now $100. Crepe is having all of this buy. And if you look at the Crepe chart, it's the graph. Let's look at the graph. But if you look at the graph, it's still on a ranging market. What is going to happen is that a point when it becomes overbought, you will see this thing move from 16 million market cap. And this thing might not be long. This one took about 3 weeks. This one took like from here, from 21st of August until 15th of September. This took like less than 3 weeks or so before we see that big pump. This one, 1 week has passed. This one, the way I'm looking at it, this one might not even be up to that 3 weeks. Do you understand? This is just based on my own analysis. And also, I'm also expecting the same thing for WIKICAT. You can see all of them is green. You see all the massive buy coming in. Okay. So WIKICAT is currently is still on its own raging market, and it is still it's currently at 18. That 18 is at 103 market cap. Liquidity is 2 million. I told you guys that WIKICAT liquidity will be bigger than Crepe. In one of those videos, we see it now. Crepe liquidity is back from 4 million, is down to 1 million, right? Because WIKICAT is very strong, very, very strong. Okay, let me check WIKICAT Telegram. Okay. So WIKICAT Telegram has 13,000. So I'm going to do a video on SMC DIO because there's a point they usually sell, you know, and all of those stuff. But I'll do this thing I'll do a separate video on that. Do you understand? Okay, so this is WIKICAT Telegram channel. If you're not there, just go to the screener, follow there, and join WIKICAT Telegram. All right. So I just said, let me take time and do this thing and show you guys so that for people that are delaying, so that you don't delay. All right. Well, the reason is I'm saying this thing is on a ranging market. It's not like it's falling any longer. So for some other coin, you might see them go up. Even for this Aster that I showed you guys the other time, I'm going to do a full video on this Aster because Aster is beginning to have their airdrop, Aster airdrop. So I'm going to do a detailed video on that Aster airdrop that will be coming in, right? Because I'll do a full video on this. This is a coin I believe you should have for long term. Imagine buying BNB, Binance Coin, in 2021 when it was still around $40. Today it is $1,000. So if there is a coin, I will tell people to have for long term, not the one you just buy to withdraw out. No, if you're looking at buying Aster, maybe you take like $200, you know, buy Aster, you leave it, just forget about it there. Let it be a money you can forget. Because in the next 2 years, 2 years is not long. I can tell you from my experience now, 2 years is not long. Do you understand? From my experience, 2 years is not long. Because the first time I did a video on WIKICAT, it was 2 years ago. The first time I did a video on WIKICAT, it was when? 2 years ago. That's the first time I did a video on WIKICAT. And 2 years, that 2 years has passed. So many people have become millionaires from that video. So I'll do a full video on this Aster. You have it in your wallet. It will be bigger than this. Today it is $2. In fact, probably before the end of this year, this Aster might even go to $5. Is the way I'm looking at it. All right. So take note of all of these things I've shared. If you have any question, all right, you want to ask, please make sure that you ask it. Okay. So that's it for this particular video. On my next video, I'm just thinking of what I'm going to create on my next video to talk about. So, okay, yeah, somebody asked me about profits and loss, how to calculate if you put in $10 here, when it gets to a particular market cap, how do you know you have made 10 times your money? How do you know you've lost half of your money and all of those stuff? Do you understand? So if you have been on this my channel, one thing I always advise people is that if you hear about any coin, don't just rush in. Don't just rush in to buy any coin. Check it and find a perfect entry and buy. For WIKICAT, WIKICAT is in perfect entry. Whatever you want to, I'm telling you now, that's just what I'll tell you. WIKICAT is in perfect entry for now. Do you understand? And the same thing with Crepycoin. Crepe is also in a perfect entry. You get. So if you have any question, you have anything you want me to talk about, please make sure you ask it in the comment section. If you have not liked this video, you are not helping me. So just go ahead and like this video, share it with somebody immediately. So I did this video quickly and I'm putting it on my YouTube channel. This is 12:41 p.m. on 25th of September. I hope to get this video on my channel before 3. So if you are watching it earlier, let me know also in the comment section. I did it because I have this feeling that Crepe is going to explode any moment from now. So you see, I'm already did this video. You can see that green candle is becoming stronger. It's becoming stronger. So we don't know how long this ranging market here will take before we see another push. We don't know how long, and you don't want to miss out. So that's why I'm creating this video immediately. Let it be like a last chance. You missed out on WIKICAT. You missed out on some of the pumps that happened right here. We are not missing out again on the next pump. We are not missing out. Okay, probably let me end this video with this to calculate. Let's say, you see, we started this video. Crepe was at 6.5 or 6.6. It entered 6.9. So that buying and selling is occurring and occurring and occurring. So in the last 1 hour, now we have 800 buy and sell and all of that. So this thing is at 16 million market cap. Let me calculate it for you. Let's say it's at 16 million market cap, right? If you put in $100 at this market cap, let's say 16.5 market cap or 16.8 market cap. Okay, let me use a round figure. So let's just assume that this is 15 million market cap. If you put $100 right here, or let's say you put in $500 right here, okay, I'm going to turn on my calculator. All right. So, but I'm going to dedicate a full video to do this because every beginner needs to learn this. So at this market cap, 15 million market cap, you put $500. Okay. For your money to double, that market cap has to double. Do you understand? It has to double. So for you to, if you put $500, so for your $500 to become $1,000, then the market cap has to be from 15 million market cap to 30 million. So you multiply it by 2. So whatever profit you want to make, multiply it by the current market cap you are buying your coin at. So if somebody is buying here now at 15 million market cap, so for you to get 5 times your money. So if you put $500, you put $500. I'm just doing an example, and for you to make 5 times of that money, so for you to make $2,500, which would be like $2,000 profit, you have to multiply the current market cap you bought from by 5. So the current market cap is at 15 million. So for you to multiply it by 5, we have 15 million, okay, multiplied by 5. 75 million market cap. So if you put $500 right here now, for you to be able to see 5 times the money you put in, this thing must be at 75 million market cap. And it's not that huge because WIKICAT went from less than 20 million market cap straight to 200. So anybody that bought WIKICAT at 20 million market cap and bought $500 worth of WIKICAT, okay? So anybody that bought $500 worth of WIKICAT, so from 20 million market cap, all right, 20 million to 200 million is actually 10 times, right? Yes. It's 10 times profit. Yeah. 200 million market cap, because WIKICAT went to like 250 and started coming down, I think. You get 200 million market cap. That's 10 times the money. So if the person puts $500 at 20 million market cap, right? So the person is making how much? The person is making $5,000, is having $5,000 in that all-time high. So when you see all this kind of all-time high, like CREPE, if CREPE just breaks to 20 million market cap and start moving up high, it gets to a particular point, maybe 50,000 market cap, people start taking profits and all of that. So that's the way it is. So you want to target that if your this thing reach a particular point, you take your profits. So I don't know if you understand that, but if you do not understand it, don't worry. I'm going to do a full video on, profits, loss, because market is all about buying and selling. And whenever there is buying and selling, expect profits and loss at the same time. So I just said, let me bring this quick update immediately, because I know that something huge will soon happen in this CREPE, and I would not like you to miss out. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, this is not a financial advice, right? Make sure you do your own research. So if you got value, please like this video and share it with someone. See you in my next video. Which video do you want me to make? Which video do you want me to make? Please type it in comment section. Just tell me the kind of video you want me to make. Should I do a video on how analysis is done? Should I do a video on candlesticks? Should I do a video on trend movement? Just tell me whatever you think you want to learn as a beginner. Drop it in comment section and I will check it out. All right? See you in my next video.